up, everyone? My name is Baden Jackson. I'm going to be answering a couple of questions from my fans out in BC Samara. All right, first question. It has been a month already since you returned to the U.S. Do you miss anything that you got used to living in Russia? I miss my teammates. I miss my teammates a lot. I miss my brothers, man. Them coming to my house to play Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, just laughing and joking around in the gym. I just miss that chemistry. So my teammates is what I miss the most. Tell us about your first impressions upon return. How did life change in the U.S. because of the coronavirus? It changed a lot. I can't go to the normal stores that I used to go to, restaurants. Some of the gyms were closed down. Even some of the gyms that I work out in with weight training and conditioning. I have to do a lot of that stuff inside my house. So I can't see certain friends that I want to. I can't fly as much around the country. So things like that is a big change over here. Due to the coronavirus. What is your regular day like? What do you do on a vacation during the pandemic? My regular day, I wake up, I make some breakfast, I meditate, I call my family, make sure everybody's good. I check in with my friends. I might get up and do some running, do some working out, do some home in-house workouts, play the video game, Call of Duty, NBA 2K, Mortal Kombat, and just relax, man. There are always a lot of stories on food in your Instagram. Can you cook? What dish have you discovered for yourself in Russia? I can cook. I cook every day. I actually cooked this morning. I made me a vegetable omelet with some gluten-free pancakes. That was very good. One of my dishes in Russia that I loved was this shrimp dish. It's at this restaurant called Drew Garden in Samara. So if you guys run across that restaurant, check it out. It's very good. Is there a game that you are most proud of? Yeah, last year we played St. Petersburg for the championship. That was my most favorite game. Obviously we won the championship, and that's what I actually came to. That's actually what I came to Samara to get. We played hard. We fought hard in the playoffs, and we got the win. So I would say that's my most memorable game. The excitement we got from winning the game, us celebrating after, having a good time in St. Petersburg. I loved it. What advice could you give to fans who miss basketball at the moment? My advice would be just to keep playing. If you love the game, certain situations like this being in the pandemic, it doesn't stop you from continuing to play. So my advice would just continue to love the game and just enjoy it while you can. You came to Samara for the first time. Was there a moment when you asked yourself, damn, how did I end up here? Yes, I have. Being from America, even from the hometown I'm from, you would never thought, especially me, I would never thought I'd be in a place like Samara, let alone Russia. And just being out there, changed my life. Due to a lot of the propaganda that goes on over here, you really don't get the perception of Russia, how it really is. So going over there and just seeing how the people are, how welcoming the people are, my teammates, the coaches, just everybody, the fans. I felt like home while I was there. Yeah, I would never, being a little boy growing up playing basketball, I never in a million years thought I would be in Samara playing basketball, but I'm blessed, so I'm happy to be here. What was the roughest prank that you saw while in the team? I would say the roughest prank, they spelled my name wrong. They spelled it Jackson instead of Jackson. So I had to wear Jackson on the back of my jersey throughout the whole year. So that was the roughest prank for me. What would you say to the player who is in doubts whether to join BC Samara or maybe look for another option in Russia? I would say BC Samara is the best team in Russia by far. Best team in Russia by far, especially in the Russian Cup League. The organization is very good, very professional. As far as business, they make sure you're good, make sure Their home is good. They have good restaurants around in the neighborhood. So overall, I would say that city is definitely a spot to visit. Questions from the fans. How is your friend Reggie Bullock? He's doing good. He's actually in North Carolina visiting his family right now, but he's doing good. I'll tell him that you guys said what's up. Do you have any plans after the pandemic is over? Yes, I plan on going back to my normal life. That's my biggest plan. Female fan question. Are you going to marry the girl who came to visit you from the U.S.? Yes, there's 99.999% I married that girl. Tell us about your ACL injury and how long did it take you to recover? Were there any other injuries during your career? My ACL injury was my toughest injury. That was my junior year in college, and it took me 9 months to get back to regular me. Jumping as high as I used to, moving as fast as I used to. It took me about 9 months to get back to my regular self. So I would say it was a challenge, but it was a humbling experience for me because it made me appreciate basketball even more. Next question. What kind of emotions you received being at the Lakers training base? Did you see the club's trophies? Oh, Lakers, man, when I went there, it was a humbling experience as well. I actually got a chance to see Kobe Bryant and talk with him. Not as much as I wanted to, but he was in practice, and I got a chance to see him, working out in the practice facility. And I did get a chance to see all of the trophies in the practice facility. And it was great, man, just to be in the same gym where a lot of, Hall of Fame players played at. Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, what else did I see up there? Magic Johnson, a lot of guys. So it was a humbling experience to be a part of that organization. Okay, name the player who inspired or inspires you. Growing up, Tracy McGrady inspired me the most. Tracy McGrady, Michael Jordan, of course, Dwayne Wade. Those are, I would say, the three players that inspired me the most to be who I am today, and not just on the court, but off the court as well. What is your attitude towards Donald Trump? Will he be able to remain president of the U.S. for another term? I hope not. I really don't have no thoughts about Donald Trump. I really don't put my focus towards politics, but hopefully he's not our president the next term. What do you think about Vladimir Putin? I don't have too much knowledge in politics, but from being in Russia, I heard that he's a very powerful man. And finally, let's see if you remember Russian. Obviously, you didn't forget it in a month. Could you say a few words for our fans? I remember Privyet, Kak dela, Horosho, and ciao. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you.